Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that's downstairs. And we are underway. That one missed.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at triple digits.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2-2 the count.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Horner to first.
Oh.
Rodriguez out on the play. Here comes Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Gonzalez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Here's Nico Horner. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Now, Adam. Done.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Inside. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So up next, Frank Thomas. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. New inning getting started. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Ryan back to work.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 2. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a good start to the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. The batter now, Javier Baez. Up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, George Valera.
Leading off for Toronto, the right fielder, George Valera.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Andrew Vaughn now. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. First and second, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Cal Ripken Jr. Valera over at second. Vaughn at first with no outs. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing, even though it's right there and looks pretty good.
Oh, that gets him as well. So there's 3 in a row that he's plunked.
Batting seven.
So bases all loaded up. Kyle Seager will hit next. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe as a run scores on the play. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Runner at third here, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Puts the glove on him, one gone of the strikeout. To second, but way too late, safe there. Here's the catcher to hit, Johnny Bench. And that one missing low. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. One out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2 and 2. Next offering is outside. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the batting order turns over. So here's Horner now. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That one ripped. Nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Petco Park, on to the third inning. Now it's the DH, Addison Barger. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's outside.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Here's a 2-1. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Next to hit, Frank Thomas. And foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
That's ball 2.
1 out, base is empty.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And now it's even up. Now one missed.
3-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And first offering is fouled off. That one in triple digits.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure,
0-2.
you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 strikes.
Not close with that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Now the number 2 hitter, Adam Dunn. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. I've gotten to call some
0-2
incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their fierce rivals, the LA Dodgers. NLDS Game 4 here in 22 when the Padres knocked off LA, and then Game 4 in 2024 when the Dodgers started their comeback and eventual run to the World Series. One of the great fan environments in baseball. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a foul ball. On the ground. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 down, base is empty. Digging in, George Valera. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
Puts a bunt down, flips it behind his back. In time, got him. Back here in San Diego, out of the 4th, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. High fly ball, right field. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Muncy, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. And first offering is fouled off.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. It's Aaron Judge now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings through that one.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Got him swinging. And we're back. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Rodriguez settles under it and makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1. And now the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
And it's caught for the out. And now it's going to be Kyle Seager. Line to left and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Utley throws to first, and that will end the inning. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Chase Utley. Ryan back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. A new pitcher in the game, Cliff Lee.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. So digging in, Addison Barger. Fouled off left side. Step off, throw to first. Baez gets back easily. Barger, 25 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2018. On the ground to third. To Horner at second for 1, and that's all they'll get. And now Frank Thomas. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch. This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Lee checks over to first, and he's back. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And fouled off. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Over to Ripken, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-2's the count.
Goes down looking. Now the catcher up to hit, Johnny Bench. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swing and a ground ball. Throw over to Thomas. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Nico Horner will come up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On the money. Nice play. Back here in San Diego, top 6. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Bench up with it, over to first. In time to get him, 1 away in the strikeout. Here comes Max Muncy.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Horner handles, throws to first. They get the out on Muncy. Luis Gonzalez now at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Adam Dunn. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Frank Thomas, the next to hit. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He swings and fouls one off. Popped up. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter, George Valera. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
And strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Puts a bunt down. Throw over to Thomas. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Petco Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now at the plate, Chase Utley. And that one fouled off.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Here's Baez, 1 for 2. And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Bench up with it, over to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. And here is Addison Barger. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Pitch
One
misses.
ball, 1 strike.
1-1. And a
2
breaking
balls,
ball
1
misses
strike.
outside. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a laser base hit. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Next to hit, Frank Thomas. He's trying for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. Strike 2.
Well, he knows
0-2
they don't
the
want to
count.
give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in,
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And downstairs. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge makes the catch, and there's one away. Cal Ripken Jr. getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. The wind of the pitch.
Aye.
Up the middle. Slinging it to first in time. And now Kyle Seager. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Gonzalez makes the catch, and that'll do it. We're in the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Lee back to work. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bench up with it. Over to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. And that one is lifted in the air. Wilson moving under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one. Late with the swing there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And down on strikes. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Preston Wilson. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And he pops up the bunt. Kirk throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Johnny Bench will hit next. And he grounds one to the right side. And foul ball. Gets the bunt down the right side. And base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning. And now here is Nico Horner. 0 for 3 in this one. Muncy sends it to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Now the number 2 hitter, Adam Dunn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Out at third. And that ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the left fielder, Luis Gonzalez. There's the strike.
0-1.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. That one missing inside. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. He's 2 outs away at the plate. Aaron Judge, 1 for 3. Judge rips that one. Valera going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they're down to their final out. Now it's the second baseman, Chase Utley. Swing and a miss, strike one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
This could end it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.